Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my kitchen. It is not Monday, but it is in fact a Tuesday evening. And Mondays you normally come into the kitchen with me. But yesterday was, I know that some of you wanted to spend some time with your families and you had gatherings to attend and so on and so on. So I postponed and rescheduled our show for today. It's a Tuesday. So hopefully I'm not interfering with your Taco Tuesday. I hope I'm not. But I have something a little different today. Just a little different. Just a little different. Come on in. Come on in the kitchen with me, the Amazing Vegan. It is a Tuesday evening, but we're still here. I love you all so much. Come on in the kitchen with me. Hi, Gabby. When you come into the kitchen, take a look around and invite your friends in with you. That's how we do it here. Come on in the kitchen with me. It is Tuesday. It sounds weird even saying it. It's Tuesday because I'm so used to saying, it's Monday, it's Monday. But today is Tuesday and it's a good Tuesday. Hi, Krista. It is a good Tuesday, in fact. So come on in the kitchen with me. Bring your family and your friends with you. Tag and share to your friends and to your family and to all of your groups and all of your good stuff you got going on social media. Tag them all, bring them all into the kitchen. I have been contacted and several people have reached out to me concerning detoxing. And so a lot of times, and I'm just gonna take this minute, our recipe today is not going to take very long either. So it's going to be right to the point and we're going to get it and it's going to be really good. But a lot of people think when you say detox, you have to come up with some magical elixir in a bottle that when you pull the cork on it, some fog come out and it's like, oh yeah, this is the stuff. Like, or you're gonna drink it and then you'll wake up and you're gonna drop 100 pounds overnight. And listen, I don't want anything that's gonna make me do that. That sounds very, very, very unsafe. Although I would like something I can just, and then this all goes away in a matter of seconds. However, thank you, Gabby. This is my favorite color too. Yay. Hi, Jasmine. So when we think about detoxing, I know some of us, we get right. So we think, again, we can just take this magical elixir and everything is going to be fine. And we're going to lose all this weight and we're going to wake up and we're going to look, I want to say we are going to look our ideal weight, okay? Because some of us have in our minds that certain sizes mean healthier, I'll say that. And certain sizes does not mean healthier, okay? Because you can be this size or this size, I'm going to say. I'm choosing my words very wisely because I don't want to offend anybody, okay? So we can have this size or this size, and you can look at this size and think, yeah, that's unhealthy, but in fact, this size is actually unhealthy. So it's not about a weight. So I know I've posted some before and after pictures and, have comments on there, oh, you're getting too skinny. Listen, skinny is not the goal. That does not mean healthy. Healthy is the goal, okay? Healthy is always the goal, okay? Say it with me. Healthy is the goal, okay? All right. So I've had a few people reach out to me concerning detox. And so I know a lot of you, I used to have this detox I got from some, it's herbal store that I used to go to, okay? Well, I'll stop in every now and then, okay? And I used to have this detox, okay? And this stuff, you would drink it. You're supposed to drink, I think maybe 6 ounces at night or something like that. No, 6 ounces, that's too much. I think maybe 3 ounces at night. And then you would wake up in the morning and it would be doing its thing at night while you're sleeping. And you would wake up in the morning and of course you would have to go to the restroom and then boom, there's your detox. So a lot of times people, their stomachs are a bit sensitive and they can't handle it. Okay. So detoxing, you can what people don't understand, let me slow this down. What people don't understand about detoxing, you don't need a magic serum to detox, okay? You can detox with fruits and with vegetables. Raw, fresh fruits and vegetables. No magical serum here, okay? Just fresh. Look what we have today. Just fresh. Just fresh. Fresh vegetables. Fresh fruits. Fresh plants. We'll get the job done. Hi, Amber. We'll get the job done. So there's no magical serum today, okay? So today we will be making a detox salad, okay? This is a yummy salad, okay? And salads can be a little boring sometimes, but this salad is not. Everything will be chopped. I am a big fan of chopped salads. Love a good chopped salad, okay? And it sounds greedy. Hey, Isha. It sounds very greedy, but I love chopped salads because this is the way I explained it to my son. I love chopped salads because you can get more on your spoon or on your fork. Now, if you're eating just a regular salad and you ever had a salad and you're trying to get some of the lettuce on there, the spinach on there, some of the cucumbers, you're trying to get some of the cranberries or raisins, whatever you have in there, you're trying to get a bit of the tomatoes, you're trying to get everything on this fork. It's not happening. The fork is only this big. A salad fork is that big. You can only get so much on there. But a chopped salad, everything is broken down into tiny pieces, and you can get a flavor. Shoot that thing. Listen, you can get almost everything in a salad on just the one forkful or the one spoonful. That's why I like the chopped salads, okay? So we're gonna get ready. I am so tongue-tied today. What is the problem? Because it's not a Monday, okay? I think I'm out of my my lane a little bit. It's not a Monday evening, it's a Tuesday, okay? So we're gonna get started on this detox salad, okay? It's a good yummy salad too, but it's going to do the work for you. It's going to do the work for you. So everything that's in this salad, hey KJ, everything that is in this salad, everything that's in it is going to work for your good. It's going to work in your body for its good. Everything is loaded with antioxidants. Everything is anti-inflammatory. Everything has vitamin A, B6, K. This stuff is full of fiber. Now we know fiber is good for us. Fiber works with our digestive tract. It helps move things. That fiber helps move things up and down the way it should move to get everything out, okay? Yeah, detox me, yes. And I know some of us may need a good detox because I know some of you went to barbecues. Oh, I went up and down my timeline, and baby, I saw so many barbecue pits lit, but that's okay. That's okay. Here's the Amazing Vegan, and I am here to save the day. We are going to help detox and get some of those things that you did not want to eat, but you were not strong enough to say, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Or maybe you said you weren't going to do it and you did anyway. However, today is a new day. Listen, y'all had a time lapse, and I know y'all did because I saw those time lapses, Aisha. Hey, Danny, I saw the timelines. You all had a time yesterday and last night, okay? So Amazing Vegan is here. I'm going to help save your day some. We'll get these tummies down a little bit, okay? So with the detox salad, it's going to help move some things. No, you won't. People make fun of vegans all the day. No, you won't live in the restroom. No, you won't. But it's going to get some things moving for you, okay? Vitamin A helps flush out the liver. Yeah. So you're going to help flush out your intestines. You're going to help flush out your liver, all while eating good salad. It's a win-win. I like to say that. It's a win-win-win. Hi, Brian. It's a win-win-win. So the salad we're going to get started with, we got some cauliflower. But let's start with our carrots. Okay? So I'm going to make double. You all don't have to make double. I'm making double because I was already forewarned that somebody needed the salad ASAP. And so I have to make double, okay? So all you need is 2 carrots, but I'm going to do 4. So everything I have already, let me get a peeler. Everything I have already has already been washed, of course. I always prep and wash everything and sit to the side. If you're just joining, don't forget to tag and share. And today we are making a detox salad. No, you don't need a magical serum to get that tummy down some or to help flush you out some. All you need is fresh, raw fruits and vegetables. And this stuff here today is going to help move those things and flush some of those toxins out of you. Okay? Well, triple it then. Okay, Isha. So we're just going to peel. Let's do a little peel to these carrots. So don't get started. I needed to fill y'all in a little bit. Some of y'all looking like, excuse me, it is not Monday. Why are you here? I came in to save the day. You all ate something. Woo. I saw some of those grills and plates yesterday. I said, oh, they having a good time. And that's all right. Enjoy. But I want you to enjoy safely. And, of course, I want you to enjoy the healthy way, okay? So I'm going to come in and help save the day a little bit. Is that all right? And help get them tummies down and flush some of that stuff out your system. So come Friday, we don't have to hear bad news. I'll just say that, all right? We don't need no bad news. Don't nobody bring me. And I mean it. Don't nobody bring me no bad news, okay? That's one of my favorite movies. So I'm just gonna peel these carrots, already washed. Just gonna peel them to get those little lines off. Look like they done been through some things. Now this is a chopped salad. So if you would like to spend all of your time, hey Gabe. Listen, you were allowed to cut up, Aisha. It was your birthday. You were allowed, okay? You are allowed. Now, if you want to take out your time, if you have a good chef's knife, a good chopping knife, or whatever kind of knife you use, you can take out your time and dice all of these beautiful fresh vegetables. Or you can go grab your best friend. See, this is what best friends are for. You hear me? When you need a little help, when you overloaded and you're overswamped with work, can you call your best friend? So my best friend gonna look out for me today and go help me out. So he gonna chop a little bit, I'm gonna chop a little bit. That's what friends are for, right? Okay. So I'm gonna sit my best friend right here. My best friend is gonna work with me today. I'm just gonna cut these carrots into like little chunks and add them to the food processor, because it's gonna break it down and just chop it. I don't want it, you don't want it mushy like what's his name? You know, I think my juicer. I think my juicer's name is Maxine. Hi, Chelsea. And I don't think my food processor has a name. Shh, don't tell anybody I said that. How about I let you all help me name her? Is it a him or a her? It's a him. It's a him. So I lost the carrot. Come on back here. I got him, y'all. We safe. I need him. So I got my carrots in here. I'm going to put it on the food. This is probably going to be the messiest, the loudest show ever. Earl. I like Earl. The chopper. Big Earl the chopper. I like Earl. You like Earl? I think he like Earl. So this is going to be a real loud show today, okay? Because every time I chop something, I'm going to dump it and chop some more, okay? So we have some cauliflower already washed. Everything has already been washed. And I'm sorry, I didn't give you all measurements. For the carrots, you only need 2. For the cauliflower, you only need 2 cups. So I'm going to chop this. I'm going to pulsate it and chop it a little bit. You guys can come over with me. Hi, Indy. Okay, let's see if that's good. This is going to be so good. I'm excited because I love chopped salads. And I'm telling on myself, okay? This is one of my, push it, okay? These are one of my moments of transparency. Listen, I need to go back raw, okay? Because your girl been eating some stuff, okay? Still vegan, of course. All still vegan. I can't leave from the vegan lifestyle. I can never leave that. But I have been eating some things, like some breads, vegan friendly, but still things that I don't quite like to indulge in, I'll say. So your girl need to go hit the salad a little heavy, okay? We're gonna hit the salad hard, okay? We're gonna get some things done. So we got our salad, our carrots. Yep, see that? Big girl doing this thing. So we're gonna add this right to the bowl. And everything is being added to the bowl, so listen. And everything has already been washed. So you don't really have to worry about stopping and washing out your food processor. Everything is going into the same bowl, okay? So we've added our carrots. All right. Now, let's throw some cauliflower in there. Just gonna cut them into some big pieces and then just throw them over in there. Now, if you want to take out your time and sit and dice all this stuff up into tiny pieces because you are, you know, you like something to do extra, go for it. Chris not doing it today, okay? And I want you all to go back and make this salad when you need when your body needs a good detox, okay? Again, you don't need a magic serum, some kind of magic potion. You don't need that. I'm not saying, you know, if you found a detox that comes in the bottle and you drink, you know, 3 ounces in the morning and 2 ounces at night. I'm not saying you can't have that, but if you can't get to that, if you don't know what do we say? If you don't have the plug on who has the good detox, make you a detox. That's all it is. Fresh fruits and vegetables. That's all it is. All right, let's get it. Our famous question of the week. What did you all eat for dinner? Let's hear it. Let me see who I need to side eye today. What did you all unplug yourself? Yeah, sometimes you have to. Shoot. It happens. It happens. Sometimes we go out and have a good time and we have too much of a good time. I know when my children were smaller, and they laugh at this to this day. When they were smaller, they used to have these little school parties and big salmon. Okay. They used to have these little school parties during certain times of the year. And I mean, they would, my teacher said, can you make this and bring this and we're going to have a party. It's hi, Lamar. Is everybody eating salmon today? Oh, okay. Looks like it. And they would have these little parties, eating all of this junk. I mean, cookies, cakes, pops, pizza, the whole nine. And so I had a surprise for them, of course, when they got home from school. And they already knew what to expect. Okay, you're gonna do all this partying in school and eating all these treats and snacks and pizzas and cookies and pies and chips. And I mean, they had a good time. And when they walked in that house, they smelled the old faithful pot of vegetable stew. Because I had to get some of that. I had to clean their bodies from all of that stuff. My kids would load up on that stuff. All right. Big girl got the cauliflower holding them down. Aisha, I really appreciate you naming my best friend over here. So if anybody is wondering who Big Earl is, Aisha has named my food processor Big Earl the Chopper. And I like it. I didn't eat salmon. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Okay, I think I got the cauliflower down enough. I think I got some big chunks in here. So what I'm gonna do is take these chunks out and toss them back in. 'Cause I don't wanna get rest of it in there too long. And these chunks are being very stubborn. But I got majority of it. Sometimes you got to do it. And I'm being very careful. No, I am not touching this blade. I am not touching this blade. So when you all are handling yours, do not stick your finger down with this blade. I am not touching the blade. Not to mention I do this all day, every day. So I kind of know how far not to stick my hand in there. So I'm going to dump the cauliflower in here with the carrots. I still got a couple big pieces I'm going to throw back in there. And we're going to make a dressing for this. Big Earl. Yes, ma'am. And we're going to make a dressing for this. A nice lemon dressing. Because lemons are good for your body too. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to throw these big chunks back in here. Just for a second. Or 15 seconds. All right. Put them down. I'm gonna add that to the bowl. Everything will be chopped, okay? Now we have our carrots and our cauliflower. All right? Let's keep going. Let's kind of clean this off a bit. So what did you all do yesterday? I know some of you had barbecues and parties and went to visit your parents and your grandparents. What did everybody do yesterday? Let's talk about it. You need 2 stalks of celery. 2. But I'm going to do 4. Now, I know because celery has this stringiness to it, I'm hoping that Big Earl can handle this celery, because sometimes rest all day. No more parties for me. Aisha, you all partied out, huh? Sometimes celery can be a bit hard to chop up, but we'll do it. We'll see if Earl can handle it. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Thank you for coming into the kitchen with me today. Yeah, it was time to get the kids ready today. So some of our kids went back to school last week, and some started back today. Mine started back today. Hi, Bijou. Mine started back today. So we've added our celery to the process to Big Earl. For those of you who are just joining, we are making a detox salad. I was explaining before you all got here. I looked down my timeline and saw, oh, what a time you all had yesterday. So I'm here to help you clean some of that out. All right? That's what I'm here for. So Big Earl handled the celery pretty well. You want to add the celery. So far we have our carrots, our cauliflower, and our celery. All right. And we're going to keep going. Come on, Big E. I know that's right. Listen here. My baby getting the job done, okay? Yes. All right, big girl. What you ready for next? Let's throw some broccoli over in there. I know you can handle this broccoli. So, yeah, my daughter went back to school today. And, you know, I think I'm not going to leave the broccoli in. You're going to need 2 cups of broccoli as well. So I'm not going to leave the broccoli in that long because as you can see, when you start cutting broccoli, it just automatically breaks up into tiny little pieces. So I'm just going to throw that right into the bowl. Yeah. You don't want that to be broke down too much. So my daughter started back school today. She comes into the house with this backpack with all of these papers. So guess what I'm going to be doing this evening while I'm eating my detox salad? Signing papers. That's the part I don't like. I do not like to sign all of these papers. It's like I fill out everything online and then I still have paperwork to do. Like, give me a break a little bit, please. Just a little bit. Just a little break, please. Last piece of broccoli. I have more than one child, of course, so in times past, it used to take me 2 days to fill out all that paperwork. Can we please invest in a signature stamp? Please. Yeah. Please. Please. All right, Earl. Let's get this broccoli together, big girl. You ready? I told y'all this was going to be a noisy show, but we getting it done. We getting it done. Hi, Miss Massey. I'm so glad you were able to join us today in the kitchen. So the same thing we had going on with the cauliflower, we're going to have to do that again with this. Maybe when you guys load yours, don't put all of it in there at one time. Unless you want to do this part. Today, if you're just joining, we are making a detox salad. To help get these tummies down a little bit. Starting with me. Starting with me. Let's get these tummies down. So normally, in the summer months, our bodies tend to lose weight. The spring and the summer. I think mainly because we have the mindset of, I want to get into my summer clothes. I want to fit my sundress. I want to get into a bathing suit. I want to wear, I want to look good outside for the summer. And then for the winter months, we just kind of ignore it a little bit. We want to maintain all year round. Because when you put it back on in the winter, it's going to make it even harder for you to get back off it come spring and summer again. And you don't want to just keep repeating those cycles. You don't want to do that. Also, when you remove excess waste from your body, right, that's all we want to do is eat and sleep. When it gets dark, it's like, oh, it's time to eat. It's time to eat dinner. And then after you have your dinner, you get sleepy because it's dark out, and then your mind is telling your body it's bedtime. And then so now all you've done is eat and then sat down and maybe watched a movie or read a little bit. And then before you know it, you're out like a light. You don't want to do that. No, we don't want to do that. And also by removing some excess waste and flushing your livers and your liver and your kidneys, that also helps bring down blood pressure, okay? I don't know who's dealing with that. I hope none of you guys are, but that will definitely help bring down your blood pressure. A lot of times when we have some uncomfortable bellies, a lot of times it's due to extra waste. I know somebody needed to hear that and somebody didn't want to hear that. But I'd much rather it be somebody that needs to hear it, because I want to help you. I want to help us. Is that okay? Okay. Now we're going to add some purple cabbage. Yeah. I told y'all this was a good detox salad. I'm trying to help get you together. I meant that. I really do mean that. From my heart. I want to get us together and help keep us together. So you only need 1 cup of red cabbage. So this is going to be enough. I'm going to throw this over into Big Earl. I'm going to forever call this food processor Big Earl. Don't forget to share and tag your friends and your loved ones. Somebody needs this good detox. So I'm going to not overload it like I did with the rest. And I'm going to chop this down first and then add the rest. Oh, it's a noisy show today. It's very noisy. All right. I'm gonna add this over. This is, I think, my biggest bowl, and it's so full right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to need a bigger bowl. Maybe I'm going to need 2 bowls. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to add a little more. I may not need as much as I thought. I think maybe I cut up a little bit too much. We'll go with that. And we'll put this over here. This won't go to waste. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. If I can't think of another thing to put it in to eat, I will juice it. Try juicing some purple cabbage. It's very good. Look, our bowl is definitely full. This is definitely full. I thought I had, you know what I'm gonna have to do? And that's fine too. Let's do this. What's going in next? We'll do this and then I'll pour it all into this pan and then we'll mix it and then put it in there, okay? I promise you it's gonna be all right. So let's have some parsley. 1.5 cups of parsley. Now I'm not gonna put this in the processor. I'm just gonna chop this because it's not much to, doesn't take much to chop. Listen, tip. If you have parsley, cilantro, mint, you can put them in a mason jar, okay? This is just a little helpful hint. You can put them in a mason jar. I'm going to put some water in here. I'm not going to fill it all the way up, maybe around in here, just enough to cover the bottom part of the stem. And you can put it into the refrigerator. This will help save and keep the parsley or the cilantro fresh, okay? A lot of times we buy it and it wilts and we throw it away the next day. No more wasting the fresh herbs. If you don't have a little herb tree or a little herb garden wall in your home, or you don't have the little plants, you can always put them in a little jar, some glass, Add a little water, put them in the refrigerator, and they will keep, okay? I'm so glad I learned that because I was going through too much of it. And it made me feel sad to have to throw it away. So let's just roughly chop this a little bit. This doesn't have to be in the food processor because it's already very small. Hi, Darlene. So just a little chop chop. If you're just joining, we're making a detox salad. So I'm gonna add our parsley over in there. And it smells so good. I love good fresh parsley. Smells so good. And I hope you guys are drinking your water. Please be drinking your water. Please. Okay. So just gonna give this a quick little wipe. And then we're gonna make our dressing, and then we're done. And then we're done. So I'm gonna give this a quick wipe because I am going to bring over this pan because it appears that my bowl is overflowing. Just like I want the blessings to do, overflow. Okay? So I'm going to use this pan. And I'm gonna pour everything in here and mix it, okay? So as you see, we have our parsley, our red cabbage, and I have some chunks I'm gonna pour as I'm pouring. Our red cabbage, our broccoli, our cauliflower, our celery, our carrots. Oh God, it's so pretty. Isn't it beautiful? So many colors. So many colors. Oh, and everything smells so fresh. So fresh. And I am going to add the rest of the cabbage. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. I'm going to add the rest of the cabbage because we have more over in our processor. This is beautiful. Isn't this pretty? Look at all those colors. That is beautiful. So before we make our dressing, we want to add just 3 more ingredients. So we're going to add a cup of almonds, a half a cup of almonds. So I don't have to chop these down, but if you buy whole almonds, chop them down. These almonds are already broken down, so I don't have to. They're already sliced, very thin, so I don't have to. Okay. Then we want to do some raisins, some organic raisins, okay? 1/3 cup is good. I want to add a little extra because I am making double the portion today. And then some sunflower, some roasted. I have some roasted ones. They're unsalted. Some roasted sunflower. You need a half a cup of these. And then let's give this a stir. Can you all see this? This is absolutely beautiful. So it's a crunchy detox salad. And everything is broken down. Isn't it pretty? This is beautiful. And it's going to be so good. So I'm going to stir this up. Mix it up around really good. And then we're going to make our dressing. I'm excited about this salad. Very excited about this salad. I just want to mix everything up. And I'm not going to pour the salad over on top of the dressing over on top of the whole salad. I'm just going to pour it over my portion that I put on my bowl or on my plate. Because you want the salad to stay, you don't want it to get a little soggy. You want it to stay a little crispy, a little crunchy with the almonds and the seeds and the raisins. You want to have that little crunch in there with it, okay? I see some really big pieces of cauliflower in here I don't want. And I'm just going to take them out as I mix. If you don't want to remove yours, you don't have to, but I want to take the big chunks out. Hi, Ashley. Thank you for coming into the kitchen with us today. I know it's not Monday. Again, I was trying to let you guys have time with your families. I respect family time because I'm a family person myself. Okay, so here's our crunchy detox salad. That looks good and it smells awesome. So I'm going to sit this over to the side and then we can do our dressing. All right, so we're going to put everything into this jar. So let's start with, we need half a cup of lemon juice, but we'll do a whole cup. I'm going to use this little presser today. So today, Ashley, as I was explaining earlier, I know yesterday you guys had so much fun with your little family barbecues and picnics and whatnot. And going on and things. Okay, so today we're making a crunchy detox salad, okay? A lot of you all kind of ate some things you didn't want to have to eat or you were too weak to say no to, and you just thoroughly enjoyed it, and that's okay. But today, you all need some help getting that stuff out your system. And so here I am. Look at this lemon fighting back. So here I am today to help get this stuff out of your system. So I have a couple people have reached out to me concerning detoxing. And so I decided to do a detox salad to help some things flow freely in your life. Help those intestines, hey Nay, help those intestines move freely. Help your liver. This is going to help add some things to your body to help flush out some of those toxins from your liver. So that's what we got going on today, Ashley. Thank you for joining us. All right. So we have our lemon. We're going to add a little olive oil. Got a little splash going on from that lemon. It's okay. We're going to do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to use a tablespoon of some ginger. Now I'm going to use some ginger. I'm going to use some ginger powder. If you want to use fresh ginger, way better. I sure can, Ashley, with pleasure. So we have 2 cups of cauliflower. Y'all excuse me, this lemon fought back a few seconds ago. 2 cups of cauliflower, 2 cups of broccoli, a cup of red cabbage, 1 cup of carrots, 1.5 cups of parsley, some fresh parsley. Everything you want to use fresh. 2 celery stalks, a 1/2 cup of almonds, a 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds, 1/3 cup of organic raisins. And now we're going to make our lemon dressing. And we're getting ready to add 1 tablespoon of ginger. So everything in this salad, you want to chop down. If you want to spend all day in your kitchen chopping down, you can. Not today. So I used my good buddy. I used Big Earl the chopper to break some things down. So you just see a little residue from the red cabbage and whatnot in here. So we use Big Earl today to chop down everything for our salad. And you know, it's less time if you get the kids and you have other things to do, or if you're just hungry and you're ready to eat. Use the food processor. And if you don't have a food processor, you can chop it down, or you can use a blender. That may work, but just don't pile everything up, because then it'll take forever and then you have to take out all the pieces and start over. So we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of maple. added more lemon juice, so I'm going to add a little bit more maple. Fair enough. And we're going to add a little salt. Just a little pinch of salt. Half teaspoon is good enough. All right. Now we're not using a blender for this. We're gonna use some muscle power, okay? So we're gonna put it in a jar and just give it a good shake. While I'm giving this a good shake, I'm gonna bring our salad back over. Can you all see this salad? My goodness, I'm excited about it. I promise you I am. I'm excited about this salad. I want to add more almonds and seeds, some more raisins too. And everything smells so fresh because everything is fresh. Nothing was frozen. Everything is fresh. All fresh. And we just put them into our food processor and chop them down. And this salad is loaded with anti-inflammatory ingredients. Sometimes we get things swell up a little bit. So we gotta clean them out a little bit. And that's okay. Got some vitamin C, some fiber, some lutein. Lutein. Okay, we're gonna add some of our salad to a bowl. And we're gonna go for it, because I think our dressing is ready. Can you see it? It's a pretty dressing. It's pretty. All right. Let's add some salad to our bowl. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. And I want to add a little extra. Yep, because I'm extra. I want to add a few extra raisins. Just a few extras. And a few extra almonds. If your almonds are whole, chop them down. But if you find the ones that are already sliced or chopped, that works too. Okay, I'm going to add some of this dressing and see what we're working with. Oh, that's great. Let's see here. Not too much. Do I have a runaway fork today? And here we go. Here's our crunchy detox salad with our cauliflower, our broccoli, our red cabbage, our carrots, our parsley, our celery, our almonds, sunflower seeds, and raisins. Here we go. See, that's why I like a chopped salad. You can get all of the ingredients on the fork at one time. It's not a struggle. It's really not. That is so good. That is so good. Listen, this is not your detox that you gotta hold your breath to swallow. That you gotta hurry up and swallow it. And then you need a chaser. Like something sweet or, I don't know, to hurry up and chase it down to get the taste out of your mouth. Like you do when you have to take a swallow of maybe some cod liver oil or some castor oil. This is definitely not that kind of detox. You can detox your body the yummy way, okay? Detox your body the yummy way. I know some of us consumed some things this week and over the weekend. But try making this salad. Make it for the whole house. Not just for you. If you have children, this is safe for the children. This is the thing, no chemicals and stuff you have to go to the pharmacy and get. This is an all-natural detox that the whole family can indulge in, okay? Take the time out. Go back and watch this video. Get the ingredients again. It's cauliflower, broccoli, red cabbage, carrots, parsley, celery, almonds, sunflower seeds, organic raisins, We made some dressing with some lemon juice, some ginger, olive oil, and some maple, and just a pinch of salt. Use the old muscle power, shook it up, and here we go. Simple, right? Very simple. Make this salad. Make this salad. This is not a boring salad. Put some in your lunch box. Put some in your kids' lunch box, because you need to keep their system clean. Yep, school is back in session. Those of you that your children are not doing the virtual learning and they are back into the school building, keep their systems clean, please. If you keep their systems clean, that will bring down. Now, not only does this clean your system, not only is this a detox, but this does build your immune system too, okay? If you have children, please stay on top of their little bodies with their immune system, okay? Stay on top. Don't wait until they come home with the runny nose or the stuffy nose or mommy, my head hurts. Don't wait for them to come home with that. Please, please stay on top of their health. If you don't stay on top of yours, please stay on top of theirs, please. Germs last longer in the bodies of our children because they are not as germ conscious as we are. So they'll pass germs, just constantly passing them. I mean, one sneeze can go around the whole school in 10 minutes, okay? They're not germ conscious like we are. So let's look out for their little bodies and their little immune systems. And look out for yours as well. Hi, Ebony. And look out for yours as well. Make the salad. This detoxes you, builds your immune system. It's an anti-inflammatory salad. It's gonna get you together, all the way together. Just this salad, because everything in it, your body needs, okay? Go ahead and make this salad. I love you all, and I thank you for sharing. I thank you for coming into the kitchen with me, even though it's not a Monday. You all still came into the kitchen with me, and I thank you for that. I love you all, and remember, bad stuff out, good stuff in. Just that simple, okay? I love you all until we meet each other here again in the kitchen with the amazing vegan. Take care of yourselves. I love you.